Good morning. So we are back at the trailhead where we left off yesterday. We hiked back here, so it was like almost 2 miles of hiking to get back here. We took a trail from Grand Marais, so it kind of was a shortcut instead of taking the road all the way back. We get back. I think it's a little after 8 o'clock and we're getting started for the day and just enjoying this beautiful view of Lake Superior behind me. So one nice thing about this trail is that at trailheads and road crossings, they have these signs that kind of show you what's coming up. So it shows that like in 17.5 miles, we're gonna be at Cascade River State Park. And kind of just shows the agenda coming up for the next bit of trail. So leaving town this morning was hard. Something about being just like comfortable and warm and, you know, dry. It's just well fed. It's hard to leave that environment and go back to the trail. I was kind of dragging my feet a little this morning. I wasn't really considering quitting, but I was actually thinking like, oh, I could get a shuttle and just go back to Duluth and fly home. I wasn't really thinking about it, but it crossed my mind. But now that I'm out here, I'm thankful. I'm glad it's a beautiful day. It's been a good hike so far, but it's just kind of funny how quickly you get sucked into the comforts of town. And when you're in town, sometimes you just feel like you're not coming back out. But coming back out is almost always worth it. And today it's definitely worth it. All right, so we're like 8 miles in for the day and we are stopping for a little lunch break. It's like 11:45. All right, it's 4:30 and we've gone almost 15 miles, like trail miles, for the day. It's been a challenging afternoon. It's just so hot. It's supposed to be in the 70s today. Boy, we're feeling the heat. And there's been tons and tons of blowdowns. So this afternoon has felt kind of discouraging, but we're actually like doing a pretty good pace and we think we're gonna make it to our intended campsite tonight. So that's good. Right now I'm in the shade and that feels great. But it's been a pretty hike and it's good. Just the heat is zapping my energy. But not a lot else to say. Water sources have been a little tough today. We ended up having to get water at a suspected beaver pond. So we had to use iodine tablets to purify the water. So that's been a little bit interesting today, but just about half a mile ago, we found a nice little river that we were able to get some fresh water from, so that was good. But that's really all for now. I think we're pushing another like 5 or 5.5 miles today. And hopefully it will start to cool down a little bit as the sun begins to set, so that will help. All right, just made it to the top of Lookout Mountain. Right over here is Lake Superior. Hard to see through the trees, but it's beautiful in person. All right, the hiking day is over, so we're camping at Indian Creek Camp. It's a nice site close to the trail. And then the water source is right next to the camp, so that's nice. We ended up doing 20 miles today, which was a good day. The last 5 miles or so were actually, that was a mosquito. The last 5 miles or so were really well groomed, nice trail, like very enjoyable hiking. So that was a treat. Yeah, I'm tired. We got to camp probably around 7 and it's 8:15, and we kind of hustled through the camp chores. Camp chores are setting up your tent, eating dinner, hanging up your food, getting and filtering water. I think that's it. So I kind of hustled through that because I think both of us are ready for bed. So that's where I'm headed. Good night, and I will see you guys tomorrow.